now we're kind of coming out here. Walking through. Here's the winner of the last one. Boy, he ran away with that one. That wasn't even close. Actually, I'm here with Jake. Jake, this is like a little belated action here. You had planned to do one of these about, what, 3 months ago?
3 months ago, yeah.
About 3 months ago.
With the VFW.
Okay.
We decided to do it on our own.
And you're also, of course, everybody's been talking about the new shop on Main Street. Tell us all about that.
A community center. It's going to be for youth, all ages, really. Just so they can get together, find clans, find, players that they like with their certain games they like. Everybody's got their own style of play.
Right.
So that they can hopefully, get a decent clan together, maybe even go to some major league tournaments.
Right. Clans are the groups as far as they get and they play. Now, will you be doing tournaments that are, with the people there, and then they're also offline or online with everybody all over in different areas as well?
Ideally, what we'd like to do is keep everything local.
Oh, okay.
And keep pushing the local aspect of things.
Okay.
Branching out sometimes is, you forget about your local guys.
Right.
So
right.
you want
right.
to keep the local guys in mind first.
Right.
And then after that, you can.
Okay, that's having some fun there. R2D2 there. Oh.
But you never want to forget where you're coming from, and that's what we really want to do is support our community.
Well, then you and your partner and James had met online or met through the gaming.
We started out with different mods that we were creating for Arma 2. Basically mods of a mod.
Right.
And,
right.
Bohemia kind of frowned upon that, but I mean they told us they could give us a shot and see what we had to offer, and they've been pretty lenient with us so far once they realized what we were trying to do, which was that a lot of people pay into servers to support the servers,
right,
but there's such an overpayment of servers. Say a server costs you $250 but they're making $5,000 to run the server.
Whoa, okay.
So what we're doing is we're trying to allow them with the bounty idea was one person would be a bounty. If you caught them, you get $5 here, $10 here.
Oh.
And it would be a way to take the overflow of cash from the server to bring back to the players versus, donating into a server and them running it and playing it. This would be a way to give some of that overflow money back.
That shares it throughout, and hence the name of where Bounty came from. So gaming, where I'm sure you've been asked that a little bit before, within there. Now the shop's going to be what kind of hours are you looking at?
I mean, it's really everything's going to be community based. It's what they want. We're going to have a board on the wall. It'll be what new releases do you want? What candy do you want? What sodas do you want in here? Do you want something different painted on the walls? So it's all going to be community based.
Very interactive type of thing.
If they want us to open at 9, we'll open at 9. If they want us to close at 12, we'll close at 12. So.
Well, yeah, and it sounds like it's going to be something that actually happens that'll be open a little bit later at night, and it stimulate you. There are a lot of things opening in downtown. I mean, you've got Jade that's opening up here. You've got that. You've got Dolly's around the corner that's open. Various new things within that, and other empty spots that this certainly makes a catalyst to do there. Now you actually, and I've been reading something about it. It's a great place for the folks to read online about the treatment from PTSD and using it, as far as from the games. And I guess you were in the service for how long?
11 years.
Okay.
From 98 to 2007, I think. Is that the right math?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Oh boy. Okay. You must have done a wide tour. Well, then were you in Bosnia and that aspect of things? In the late 90s?
I wasn't there for any type of combat action.
Oh, okay.
But, more of a cleanup detail on that. I carried the broom.
Right.
But I've done my fair share of traveling.
Yeah.
Been a couple of places. But with the video games being socially involved, you get more of a rank structure, check your left, all right, let's check over here, watch the guy up the stairs.
And I haven't seen, just in the last 2 days being around, I saw one kid get a little upset and cry in the hall the other day, but we think that was a fairy tale. No yelling, no cussing, no, well behaved, a lot of high energy, which is great.
Yeah.
And it only transfers to, being a positive, force and drive, which is good.
Yeah, it can be, but it can also,
it can go the other way,
You can have a negative aspect, there can be some negative things to it.
Yeah.
And a lot of parents and a lot of community members do see the violent end of things. They don't get to see, the community effort of where everybody's joking
Yeah,
around and,
right.
and just having a good time socially. And that's really what we're trying to push, is keeping that, happy, high speed energy of,
Sure.
just being, friends with everybody, getting along, being social and enjoying what we do.
Sure. Real good, real good. Now, are you going to be, you're going to have obviously games. You're also going to be doing anything with other computers and stuff in there, like a little computer lab or teaching that type of thing?
People who are interested in scripting, modding,
oh, wonderful.
graphics, things like that. We got a lot of guys in the UK.
Nice, clean money. Yes, you mentioned about the UK, about the people over there.
We got a lot of guys in the UK that are running actually some of the servers that we have.
Okay.
And they take care of that end of things, and they're more than willing to help get people, like if they want to learn how to, let's say, change an animation on a character inside of a game. He'll be able to go through that, because I don't know that.
Oh my
he
gosh.
knows how to do that.
Yeah.
So he can go through and guide them step by step with like TeamViewer. I mean, there's several programs on there where they can actually, physically go in there and show them step by step how they need to change things and how they can change them.
Well, I think this extrapolates itself also to, I mean, we've got a couple empty warehouses, one right across the street from the Cataside Fellowship, where, you look at doing a major regional, type of thing. And I think I heard you say in the past, like, I mean, some of those tournaments will bring in hundreds, thousands, of people. Yeah. That would never come to the area otherwise. Now, when they get here, look what else they see, and look at all the other things that you can kind of coordinate around that.
Yeah, and once our name gets there, and hopefully we can send some locals to some of the major league gaming events. Once our flag's waved over there, they'll have a stamp of Victoria. They'll know where we're coming from.
Yeah, you told me about that a couple of months ago, and I went online. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what am I watching? A football game, a video? The call, the play-by-play, the analysis of everything. Well, let's take a look at that last headshot here. Like, I go, whoa, this is big time. Well, very, very good. Your first one almost behind you. Your overall feeling about it been pretty good, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, I like the group of guys that came in. Everybody's been really supportive of what we're trying to do, and really, I mean, but there's $1,000 out there, so everybody's gonna be a little stoked,
a little bit jazzed up. Well, the nice thing about it, you've got nice branding. I've seen a lot of shirts, a lot of hats, pins. There's just a lot of things that can happen, and my old adage, if you're not excited about what you're doing, don't expect anyone. You got to be the greatest cheerleader. And the nice thing about cheerleader squadrons, you got plenty of the cheerleaders around you here. Well, James, thanks a lot. Zazie on VictoriaKenbridge.com, and wrap it up. One more walkthrough to see what's going on here in the tournament.
Come on, big team. Come on, big team.
It up from the BFW.